Up with this guy.
First the Crown City, then Hammerhead, then the Royal Tomb?
His nickname should have been Kor the Restless.
Somehow not as catchy as Kor the Immortal.
Making it out of insomnia only adds to his legend.
Well, fortune favors the bold.
Well, huh?
The wise make their own luck.
Do you think it's a coincidence he's made it out of all those battles alive? Wonder what drew him to the Royal Tomb.
A morbid curiosity for the late kings of Lucis.
Only one way to find out.
We're here.
A tomb fit for royalty.
Let's go in and find the Marshal.
Marshal.
At last, Your Highness.
Yeah. Wanna tell me what I'm here for?
The power of kings passed from the old to the new through the bonding of souls. One such soul lies before you. To claim your forebear's power is your birthright and duty as king.
My duty as king of what?
Now is not the time to question your calling. A king is sworn to protect his people.
And yet he chose to protect only one prince. Was that his calling? Forsake the masses to spare his own son?
How long will you remain the protected? The king entrusted the role of protector to you.
Entrusted it to me. Then why didn't he tell me that? Why did he stand there smiling as I left? Why? Why did he lie to me?
That day, he didn't want you to remember him as the king. In what time you had left, he wanted to be your father. He always had faith in you, that when the time came, you would ascend for the sake of your people.
Guess he left me no choice.
Kings goes with you, Your Majesty.
Alright, let's do this.
That's not the only power your forebears left you. Your journey's just begun. Another tomb lies close by. I suggest you head there next. There are tombs scattered across the land. All are on dangerous ground. I'll go with you, for the time being. Not only to help, but to get a measure of your strength.
So, just how many of these powers are out there?
There are 13 known royal arms, each enshrined at a royal tomb, though we know the location of only a few. I've enlisted the help of the hunters. They comb the land in search of the lost tombs.
Where's the one nearby you mentioned?
Kikatrik Trench. We know there to be a crypt, deep inside the tunnels.
All right, let's get a move on. Oh boy.
No orders to me.
This shouldn't require much strategy.
There we go.
Wasn't a bad effort, Prompto.
Whoa! I just got praised by the immortal.
Don't take that as a lead to slack off. You're only as good as your last battle.
Yes, sir. I'll keep at it, sir.
Kind of sucks that Cora isn't with us the whole game. He was supposed to be, you know, sort of that fifth man, I guess you could say. But oh well. Anyway, okay, here we go. Thank you for joining us, guys. It's just gonna be me this time.
Long years ago, we waged a fierce battle here against the Empire. After that, the Empire moved in like it owned the place. Take them head on, or sneak up in behind. The choice is yours.
Extraordinary, Gladiator.
Expect very little resistance.
Life's a little easier with Core around.
Don't get used to it. I'll be gone before you know it.
I'll enjoy it while I can.
Oh my god, are you kidding? There we go. Oh, I was getting worried.
Any plan of attack?
Done and done. This is gonna be more or less of speed playthrough through
Numbers alone don't decide a battle. What you lack in numbers
this game.
Ignis!
Yeah, you're dead.
Stay down!
Not the time for horseplay!
My hand slipped.
A Magitech
Well-
armor.
Dangerous?
This particular model poses a minor
Who gives a shit? Shut up.
Take that down, right?
up to it.
Yeah, you're done.
Let's see what you can do.
Nothing to it.
You're done. Ooh, some more guys have come to play.
The Empire is everywhere.
See your opponents for
Ooh,
what they are.
even more.
Haste is the bane of strategy.
The only thing that could take me on right now is Max
This'll
Angus.
be quick.
Prince of
Yep.
Fall in together now!
How about this?
What can I say?
Good work.
Good effort. I wonder what the rank for finesse, like how do you get finesse? How do you get an A rank in finesse? That's kind of what I'm wondering. How's everybody doing, huh? I'm tired and I'll be going to work eventually, but thought I'd do a little short stream before, you know,
Here's where we go.
got
our
back to
separate
my
ways.
duties.
Take this key. It unlocks the doors to the other tombs. Seek them out
Excuse
and
me.
lay claim to the power they hold. You'll need it.
And what will you do?
Keep an eye on the Nifs.
See you, Core.
Find out what they're up to. But you should focus on your own task.
It was great knowing you
Showtime.
I
for
will.
like 5 minutes.
You take care.
Alright. Sorry guys, just getting a chair ready. There we go. Alright, let's get straight to it.
Here we go.
Keep it real, huh?
Huh? Look!
There's a door.
What is this place?
It appears to have been a shelter.
People lived here?
Those seeking refuge from war, most likely.
Wars. Huh. What are they good for? Wonder if anyone's still living here.
Why are they, like, interrupting each other?
Huh. What's this? A cable. Wonder where it leads.
Well, we can follow it and see.
A generator?
So it would appear.
Might still run. Start her up. Sweet, it works!
Then there was light.
Oh man, I do love me some light.
One thing that I thought was rather cool about this game, and I wish they just went all the way with, is I liked how the dungeons were set up.
Don't like the look of that.
They were like places that you could actually get to in the world itself, which I think is really awesome.
Killing me here, big guy. Are you trying to give me a heart attack or something?
Plus, I love the banner from these guys. You know, it's all cool. Ooh, creepy.
I hate that noise.
What, too atmospheric for you?
Shit.
If it's all the same to you guys, I'd rather not get buried alive.
Yeah, let us be quick.
Quick is my middle name, Ignis.
I can feel eyes on us. The second we turn our backs, bam!
Quit being a wuss. FYI, we already tried it.
Hello? Locked. Total shocker.
Hey, if something's worth locking out.
It's worth seeking out.
Giving up the chase?
I personally don't mind either way.
Give it up then.
I don't know what they were just saying. I don't know what they were saying just now. Chasing what? Like what?
A dead end.
I could have sworn this was it.
The hell?
Somebody, turn on a light. I think
here
I could
we
handle
are.
this all by myself.
I mean, you literally could probably. I could probably solo this entire game. Actually, I could solo this entire game.
The generator must have died, huh?
Well, just gotta keep moving.
It just sucks that like the dungeons and everything were so like spliced together. You know, it's like there was like no real breathing room between anything. It just sort of like happened. Do 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 do. Ah, screw it. What's the point of formalities?
Yeah.
I'm just gonna do this shit.
Wait. Ooh, this looks promising.
Ominous sort of way.
Stay sharp.
I'm basically just having fun right now.
How should we do this, Noct?
Just do whatever. Not helpful. It's time. And that's that.
Here you go.
It's over.
Onward.
Right.
That's weird.
The hell?
So, Noct borrows the old king's powers.
More or less. At this rate, he'll soon rival his father's legacy.
The copycat king.
Funny. Ay, ay, ay. Ooh, that was quick.
Yeah?
Finally picked up. Thought I'd lost another king.
Just busy building my arsenal.
Good to hear. I have a task for you. The Empire's begun construction of a new base, along the road west to Diskai. I need you to put it out of commission. If left unchecked, it will cost us access to the west, and all the royal tombs that lie beyond.
Sorry guys, I ate
Believe
pizza.
you've met Monica. She can fill you in on the details. Go see her.
What's up?
People to see.
Bases to destroy! Ah.
Come to think of it, we did spy a large structure.
Yeah. Hard to miss an ominous thing like that.
Ain't gonna be easy taking down a whole stronghold.
Can we really do this?
The Marshal thinks we can, or he wouldn't have asked.
Let's go. Roger.
Huh, good, we still got this. Still in the game.
Cousins.
Nothing personal.
Ah, it's not like we needed the whole 10 link anyway. Yeah, at level 102, there's really rarely anything that can fight you at this point.
And here we are.
Where do we go? We meet Madeline right next to this old little shack thing that has no discernible
Your
meaning.
Highness, the Marshal has apprised me of the plan. We've found a back door into the Imperial base. I'll mark the route on your map. The way is secure. You should be able to gain entry relatively easily.
Cool. Mm-mm.
Who's guarding my sister?
Alright, let's go
We still have
absolutely
people we can
decimate a
count on
base.
outside the city.
Bum, bum, ba-da, da, 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 da.
From here we will split in the rest of...
Well, see you guys later.
It's not like this is something
Go give 'em
huge.
hell. We'll do the same on our end.
Would have loved it if Core just stuck around with us, honestly. He was cool. That would have been awesome. What's up, bro?
Once we're in, we launch our ambush, pushing out while support pushes in, crushing the enemy from both sides.
Great, Core. Listen, I'm gonna do it my way, alright? Watch me. Watch me how I do this. This is new school. Old school's old.
Otherwise, you don't look above us.
Got it!
Sorry, what was that for? I didn't hear you. I didn't hear you. What was that, Core? I didn't quite hear you, man. I'm sorry.
Will the others be alright on their own?
Worrying will only compromise your focus.
Yeah.
Yeah. Come on, let's go. Whew. There we go.
Knocked!
Marshal, it's good to see you again.
All right on your end?
Right as rain.
What do you
Nifs
think,
couldn't take their
Noctis?
eyes off us.
You see all those dead bodies on the
We
floor?
were spared their attention.
You think they're sleeping?
Stay right where you are.
What the hell was that?
Well, well, if it isn't Kor the Immortal. So, you survived the Citadel. But you won't survive what I have in store for you.
That's
It's
beautiful.
past time your legend came to an end.
Now, I want you guys to know, the biggest, most flamboyant entrances suffer the greatest defeats. That's usually what happens, right? You'd be correct.
The gloves are off! No more! Enough of it! I cannot beat it! No! No! Glory to the Empire!
Yep. You would still be right.
Impressive. Seeing you in action puts my mind at ease. It's clear I don't need to worry anymore.
Core,
I'll return to watching the
that is a
Nifs.
little bullshit.
Till next
Alright,
time.
come on.
Take
Stay
care.
with us. Fucker. How dare you, traitor? You're too badass. Ugh. Bop, bop, bop. Man. So it looks like it's gonna rain where I am. Anyone that wants to give any feedback, tell me. Is my brother a yes or a nay in his participation in this stream? I will tell you what, your answer won't make a difference. He's here to stay. This could have been such an amazing game. It's okay. It's a good game. There's some things that are fun. Like that whole battle yesterday with the Medusa girl. That was pretty fun. That was loads of fun. She just kept picking me up and slapping me around.
Prince eludes death.
That's beautiful. Thank you, Idolus. You're a stupid villain. I really don't give a shit. I'm sorry.
Look out, world! Here we come.
We can finally leave this dust bowl
Oh, I know,
behind.
right?
The
This
lands beyond are
felt like
vast,
such a
like
great
1,000 to lead.
beginning. This
Bigger's
felt like the
better.
beginning of
More
the
stuff
game
to
right
see
here.
and do.
This right here
First
really
comes
started.
the sky,
Really when it
a
started
region
getting
known for its
started.
wetlands.
Really?
Too bad this was the
Wetlands.
only.
There's also a chocobo forest.
Now we're talking.
Just
Further west
coming
lies
into
the
this, you
Claim
thought,
region,
okay, this is
wherein
the
we'll find
first
town of
area
Lestat.
of probably maybe like
Isn't
3
that where
more.
Iris is headed?
You know, that would be
Delay,
like,
she
ooh,
should
here we
have
go. This is
arrived
the
by
next big
now.
area. We're gonna
Maybe
explore. We're
even
gonna
had
have fun.
herself
We're
a
gonna do
look
all
at
this
the
stuff.
meteor.
No, this is
The
like the only
meteor of
one
the six?
right here.
The same. Its heat is harnessed to power Lestalem.
There's nothing.
Whoa, that sounds way cool.
I'm actually looking forward to this.
It'll be a long
They really
drive.
made it
Rest
out
for
like
love
this
and time
world
before
was
we set
so
out.
much bigger than Duskai. But really, all we got is Hammerhead. That's it.
I believe we have a solid lay of the land now.
Who could this be?
It's my girlfriend. Hold on.
Hello?
Knocked?
Iris?
It's really you. So good to hear your voice. Everything's fine over here. We managed to make it to Lestalem. We just settled into our new digs. So yeah, let me know when you're coming so we can meet up.
Yeah. Will do.
You better.
Was that Iris? Can't even call her own brother.
In all fairness, yours wasn't the obituary broadcast all over Lucis.
What about me? She say anything about me?
Prompto, get over yourself, man. You're not hot.
Did you see that sign? Chocobos! Chocobos!
No time for that. Need to get to Lestalem.
It's still ages away. Come on, just a quick visit.
Let's go to Stalin. Why?
First things first. Lestalem.
All right, but next time we check out the Chocobos.
Better make tracks. Ignis, we're going.
On my way.
The hunt is on.
Mr. Nice Guy!
It's time. I'm fine.
Watch yourself, Nock.
Holy shit, I took his tusks off.
None the worse for wear.
Bring on the next one.
Uh-oh. Starting a storm.
I want to ride my Chocobo all day. Can't get it out of my head!
Let's do this.
I think those Imperial soldiers just want to say
This one's just for you.
Gladio got him!
What did you expect?
Ooh, is he sleeping on the water? That's cool. I like that. It's pretty sick.
Hey, Noct. That looks like a fishing spot.
Serious?
This will be our first time fishing outside the Crown City.
Wonder what you can catch out here.
Only one way to find out.
That's awesome. Thank you. I don't need your shit. Let's do this. That's it. Mm-mm. Come on, baby. That's it. Come to Papa. Come to Papa. The fish is trying to get away. Oh my god. Yeah. Oh, oh, oh.
Great job, Noct.
Must sound really bad. My whistling. Okay, there we go. Congratulations, you've landed a fish. Some fish are edible while others are prized. In this case, it's both. What fish is not edible? Yo, what's up, Ronnie? Hey, how's it going, bud? What you up to, man?
Think I'll play King's Knight in the meantime.
Better not. His Highness will get sulky.
Jeez. Wonder why no one else wants to come on these streams. I thought everyone loved watching other people play video games. Guess not. Come on, baby cakes. Come on, baby. That's it. Yes, you won it. Yes.
You did good.
Yeah, I know, man, right? Fishing? Fishing's the shit, man.
Let's hit it.
All right.
I'd like to go, real fishing. I'd like to go fishing for real. Sooner rather than later. I haven't done that in 5 years. It's been a long time. I can't believe it's already been 5 years. But we went to Canada, Ontario, Canada, for a trip, and go fuck yourself. Come on, that's it, Tempest. Correct. Oh, yes, yes.
Cooking up a new recipe?
You'll find out come
Obviously, I'm very fucking
Stomach's
bored.
rumbling.
Let's wrap up this rumble and get some eats.
Let's move.
Yeah.
Oh, wait a second. Wait a minute. Holy shit. No. Get the fuck off me.
Say your prayers.
Get the fuck off me.
Stay on your feet.
Oh! Oh! Oh my god! That's sick as shit! Did anyone see that? Ron, did you see that? I took them both down. God, Noctis is such a fucking badass. Oh my god, that is so fucking cool. Yeah, this game's fishing's good. It's got good fishing. I just wish the rest of the game was even better.
Yeah. Don't
Dude, that was sick. You gotta admit that was so cool.
Brilliant.
Oh, that was it.
No big deal.
No, that was sick. That was really sick. That was so sick. I think I might have cancer. Whew, okay, alright,
Imperials above us!
Thanks.
Thanks, Prompto. Like, I need to know that. I need that cloud over my head. Where are they? Where the fuck are... Wait, where? Where are they? Oh, all the way down there.
I'm just glad he's on our side.
I'm just glad he's on our side. I never understood it when people say that stuff. Oh, I'm glad he's on our side. Ooh, isn't that great? Okay, listen, it's your friend, alright? Like, why would they even be a passing thought in your head? You know, like, oh, I'm so glad he's on our side, because I sure wouldn't want him kicking my ass. You know him personally, okay? I don't go thinking about, what's a good example? Trying to think.
Ignis, how many royal arms are there?
As many as there have been kings, though not all will have survived to this day.
I don't go thinking like maybe this is a stupid comparison, but I was gonna say something like I don't go thinking my cousin, you know, is in the United States Army. Oh, I'm glad he's on our side. You know, like when it comes to shit like that, war and all that stuff.
Imperials above us!
Like I don't, you know, like uh-oh, I'd have to fight him if he wasn't with us. Like what? I don't know. It's not supposed to be taken seriously. It is a game after all, but
look where you're going.
Didn't mean
it just seems kind of
that.
strange to me. When I think, you know, when I think about it.
This will be quick.
Get wrecked. Alrighty.
Indeed.
You ain't going nowhere. Assign techniques for allies to perform from the gear menu. It's still teaching me the basics of combat and organization. Oh my god, why do they keep teaching me? I already know this. It's chapter 3, dude.
Knocked. Overhead.
It's not like these guys are gonna give me any challenge. Why even bother fighting them? I know, right? And you wouldn't really it wouldn't really seem that way, would it? I wouldn't, you know, like, not until you, like, play this game yourself, man, would you kind of understand what I'm saying. It's hard to play this game and not lament at the...
Kinda. I feel groggy when I wake up in the morning.
You could try going to bed at a decent hour.
it's kind of hard to not lament at the potential that this game had. Because you were led to believe that this game was going to be so much more than what it ended up being. Oh my god, I need to write a list just to get it all in my head of just how much was lost in this game. And it sounds like I'm obsessing over this game, and I am. But this game was going to be so awesome. Like, this game was actually the reason I got a PS4, dude. I wanted a PlayStation 4 just to get Final Fantasy 15. Because of what they were talking about it. How they were talking about the game. Everything that they were saying and shit. You know what, let me just rapid fire at it right now. You know, like, well, first things first, like, this game, I mean, all the trailers look good, everything that they were saying about this game looked, you know, they were saying this game was going to be so huge, they showed us the world, we were going to have all these places to go. Here's an example of what I'm talking about. You see this? This is the sky. You see this? This is Hammerhead. Here's what was going to be in the game. We were going to go to be able to, opening of the game was going to be Lestalem. That was going to be the escape scene, the invasion scene that you all saw in the trailers. It was one of the first things we saw of this game. Okay, so there was that. We were going to go there. Like that. Yeah, pretty much, dude. Let's see, Klein. There was going to be this desert region, Klein or someplace, wherever it was. Lade? That's not explorable right there. You can't go there. The sky, this whole place, this is pretty much most of the whole place. Guess I'm glad you didn't buy it. You know, it's like you'll get enjoyment out of it, dude, but it's never going to reach to the what you are being led to believe it will reach to. Even in the game as it translates itself to the player, doesn't reach the potential that it gives. There was going to be this desert area. I forget what it was called. I think it's here. I think it's Klein. I think that's it. I don't know. There was going to be this snowy mountainous area that you were going to be able to go to, so that's out of the game. You know, there was going to be the dark, gritty style of Final Fantasy that they were giving off with all the trailers and everything like that. Noctis with the red eyes, you know, there was nothing... And he still has red eyes in this game whenever he summons and shit like that, so we still don't know why he has red eyes, what's the nature of that, what does that all mean. There's still no context given to the Berserker moments.
See that you buy no more than we need.
That he had in the trailer and all that stuff. So yeah, none of that. Nothing about that.
Mum's the word.
The Regalia was going to be able to go off-road. Granted, you could do that now, but like all the areas in the trailers couldn't do that. That's not in the game. Graphics got downgrades, so that kind of sucks, but that's to be expected. They really wanted to set home the whole sacrifice of magic and everything in this game with King Regis, but it seems to be next to no real
so this
thing.
is the infamous disc. Hey, Noct,
For Noctis?
don't you want to get a shot of you in the meteor?
Hold on a second. Like when you look at Noctis, what he was saying before, he was like, "Oh, I kind of feel groggy in the morning."
If not now,
They're
when?
all like asking, "Doesn't the powers kind of wear you out and stuff?" Noctis makes it sound like it's not really a big deal at all. That wasn't I feel like that wasn't a thing. They cut out parts with Luna because they were afraid of something. I guess they were afraid of how people would react to her or something like that. They second-guessed her. They took Stella out of the game and, like I said, replaced her with Luna. That was a character that we saw in the trailers and stuff. That's not in the game. The parts in the Leviathan fight, that's not in the game. there was this really cool guy named Core, the Immortal, who, if you go back on the stream, you'll see him for like 5 minutes in the beginning of the stream. He joins our party in the beginning and then leaves. He was built up to be like the fifth member of the team. Like he was going to be on the road with us and stuff like that, so that was going to be cool. That didn't happen. That's not in the game. They said that we were really going to feel, they said that you were going to cry in this game. It was going to be a very emotional kind of game. That didn't happen. There really isn't too much emotional stuff in this game that doesn't feel like it was kind of rushed out the door. Let's see, what else wasn't in the game? Oh yeah, there was going to be a big correlation between Noctis and his father Regis. That's not in the game. They said that was going to be like the biggest relationship in the game. That's what the whole story was about. That didn't happen at all. Maybe in like the beginning, but that's it. Okay. The moon was going to turn red. There was going to be Noctis was going to have the ability to see the light of expiring souls, so he was basically going to see dead people. That was going to be the connection between him and Luna, because those two were like two of the few people that could see the dead. So they kind of had like a connection in that regard, because they could understand each other in ways that most other people couldn't. So that was going to be interesting. They didn't do that.
It's like we're warping to another dimension.
Wonder where we'll end up.
The fact that there's only 2 cities that you can explore in this entire game stinks. I'm sure there was going to be more than that. They said that this game was going to be 40 some hours long. It's actually 20. The main story talking about here.
Nice.
You're going to see more of stuff
Haven't
like
enjoyed the
this,
city life in a while.
in the city and all
They
that.
even got a cable car.
So that
I'd like to
stinks.
see where it leads.
Oh yeah, like I said before, there was going to be a blood moon. That's out of the game. We were going to see people's souls taken into the star, which is the moon, which was going to be a void.
Hot out here.
Just need to pull in somewhere
Other
cool.
previous Final Fantasy games, you think
Any chance
did
sleeping in a nice
most
room
things better than
tonight?
15?
Yes, I'm certain we can
That's a good
secure
question.
suitable accommodations nearby.
I've played 10. I'm almost done with it. I think the world of 10 isn't as interesting as 15, even though 15 doesn't do its world justice. But I think 10 did a much better job with the story and the world building and the characters and the character development than 15 did.
One hell of a
By a
crowd.
large margin.
This must be the main
I just simply think 15, the game I'm playing right now, dude, it's not like it's a bad game, it's that everything it had going for it wasn't completed. It just wasn't it's not finished. I don't know why it's not finished, but the fact that it's not finished just, it does a great disservice to the game.
Hey, brother, try one of these.
And I just think that's a real shame, dude.
Okay.
Because,
Good, right?
you want a full game.
good.
You want to
Come again.
people
and
were
tell
just
all your
so
friends.
blasted away whenever they saw this game. They wanted to see it reach its highest potential, which, I mean, honestly, why wouldn't you? You had all these things going for it, all these things that you were saying about the game, and it just never came to fruition. But, no, getting back to the things that weren't in the game, Noctis' sleeping habits, he has a big sleeping problem stuff. There's no context as to why
Whoa. Did
he
you
has
feel
these
that?
sleeping habits
the
for some
earthquake?
reason, but they're there. And it was going to be a big story element to the game. It was going to be like, kind of like the Platinum demo, where Noctis' dreams were going to be a huge part of the story for some reason, but that's not in the game. So Noctis he's kind of like a lazy boy. So there's no context given for his sleeping habits, so that kind of sucks. Yeah, they had a time limit to reach and stuff. Ooh, Iris.
Iris.
Probably one of my favorite characters
Look
in
at
the
you
game.
guys
But
holding your own out there.
yeah, they had a time limit,
What can I say?
unfortunately. I
You look
don't
good.
know
All things
why they did
considered,
that. but
you
they
guys
did.
are staying here, right?
That's the plan.
So
When you have time, we have catching up to do.
that kind of sucks. But
Sheridan
like,
Talcott, is it good to see you?
Prince Noctis! Eurus is safe with me.
Please excuse my grandson. He has yet to learn his manners.
I like it.
Your Highness is very kind.
we had like 4
But we
people
shan't
here, dude. I wonder
impose.
where they.
A very good night
Wonder
to
where they
you,
went. You know,
Your Highness.
it's cool, dude. Excuse me. Yeah, does sound like it. I think
Eurus,
even Legend of Zelda Breath of the
what's it like
Wild
inside
was
the
kind of
Crown
rushed
City?
a little bit.
Not pretty. The Citadel took a
The
beating.
shrines were way too short, dude. For some
But
reason.
a lot of outlying neighborhoods made it through.
I
in
feel
one
like if they had
piece.
at least one more
The
year,
Empire had tactical
that game
targets
would have
in
been
mind.
perfect.
You know, if there's anything else, you can ask me.
Yeah, thanks.
What's funny is I don't even think Noctis knows that
So,
she kind of has a
about
crush on him.
Lady Lunafreya. I keep hearing she was in town. Apparently,
Or
she
maybe he
left right
does and
away,
he just doesn't want
But
to.
at least it means she's okay.
Good to hear. Thanks.
Yeah, well, get a good night's rest.
Oh. Alright, here we go. Oh. Yeah, I mean the shrines aren't a bad idea. I just, you know, make less shrines, put more effort into the puzzles, or maybe... Yeah, I used to like the durability system, but after the Great Plateau, it kind of becomes a bit of a hassle. Like, not in a, like, difficult way. It's fine when you don't have many... When you have so little resources, the durability system's actually pretty damn awesome. Like, really awesome. But it's when you're getting all these, like, cool weapons and stuff like that, and they keep breaking and all that, that's not fun. It's not really fun. It's just, you know, it's... I don't know. I don't like it. It's not my thing. It's not my thing. But, hey, it's alright. Oh, man.
Morning, sleepyhead.
Morning. Where is everyone?
Oh, they're out walking with Talcott. They went to see the sights. We should too.
Ron, you're about to
Sure.
see a dating
Why not?
simulator.
Great. I'll show you around.
It seems your patience was rewarded. Enjoy your walk, and please take care.
Could have been a little bit better, though, the exploration. It is pretty good with what it's got, you know. Just too many fetch quests.
For our first stop, we'll check
Not
out
enough
the
substantial
marketplace.
side quests. In
Follow
fact,
me.
there's hardly
Right
any
this
at
way.
all that are I would consider substantial, but there's cute, funny moments like this that I like.
It's even more beautiful out here at night. This is the Partellum Market. You can get almost anything here. Isn't it great? I'd buy out the whole place if I could.
All these shops seem right up your alley.
You know me so well.
I love how both options are act interested or act uninterested. Wait, why would he act uninterested if he's uninterested?
Look at all this neat stuff. I'm gonna take a look. Give me just a sec.
That makes no sense.
Done.
That like literally makes no
Next,
sense.
we're gonna see the power plant.
Seeing the power plant. Oh, that's romantic. You don't see Breath of the Wild as the definitive Zelda game? It's, in a way it is. In a way it's not.
Force behind Lestallum's prosperity.
I'm glad it exists. I'm really glad.
Only women work there.
You know?
As a matter of fact, women are the ones who do all the work in this town.
You know?
Sounds like a hard life.
I think it's kind of cool, actually. Depends on how you look at it, I guess. All right. Next, we're going to the Outlook. I'm a city girl, but I dig the rustic charm.
Huh?
Well, nothing's really changed, Iris. Because this is still a city. Yeah, I tried replaying Breath of the Wild. It's really hard to get back into the game. I don't know. It's kind of hard for me.
I totally love the drinks in this place.
Would I?
It just feels like the meat of the game isn't there.
Imagine
if that makes any
taking one
sense.
for a spin.
Like the the story isn't all that. You know? The story, the dungeons, you know, it's kind of flat. I would rather play, like, say, Twilight Princess or something.
Amazing view, right? Look, there's the meteor. You know, Noct, this almost feels like a date.
If it were, your brother would kick my ass.
Well, we better keep it quiet then. And besides, you already have Lady Lunafreya.
Ay. I don't know what it is about when she says we better keep it quiet. Sorry, man. I don't know what it is when she says that, just... It's just adorable. Anyway. So,
She's weird. I want to be a hunter. What's wrong with the professor? She's tougher than any hunter.
Been a lot of tremors lately. Hope the rocks around here haven't been shaken loose.
The breeze feels so good.
Noctis is such a dick. I mean, he's like, god damn it, man. Oh well.
Let's see if the others are back. Haven't had fun like this since we were kids. Thanks, Noct.
It's hard work babysitting. Better bring the fellas next time.
What do you mean, babysitting? Talk about ungrateful. Anyway, the thing I bought today, it's for you. But it's a surprise, so you're gonna have to wait.
Hey,
It's kind of funny.
back.
Something about
Talcott.
I'm gonna have
and
to
tell him
admit.
what you told me.
You got it.
Oh, come now, show some respect.
Whoa, no need to respect me. I'm not
Iris
royalty.
kind of reminds me a little bit of one of my
There's this legend about a
cousins.
sword.
I don't know, just something about her mannerisms, how she
waterfall nearby.
talks.
It may
Now that
well
I'm thinking
be
about
one of
it.
the lost tombs. Check it out.
Sure. Thanks for the tip, Talcott.
I don't know, like I've
You're
met
welcome.
people like her. I think especially
I'm
in my
sure the
family.
sword's there. I'm sorry if it isn't.
But okay.
This sounds dangerous. Will the four of you be all right?
Yep, we'll be cool.
Be on the lookout for demons. They like dark places after all. If there's trouble, use Gladdy as a meat shield. Be
That's her
on the
brother,
lookout for
Gladio.
demons. They like dark places after all.
Where is he? This guy. This big guy right here. That's her brother. But, getting back onto the shit that's not in this game. Let's see. I just want to finish my thoughts on it. Or finish, like, the list of things that they said would be in the game, but isn't. Oh, yeah. So Luna, the main heroine, was actually going... They said specifically that she was going to be in our party with us at some point. This was right before 2016 came around. That was going to be a thing. That's not in the game. Nothing's in the game, dude. I really hate this. Like, there's literally nothing is in the game. Like, nothing that they've said was going to be in the game is in the game. It just... I hate it. It's just... I feel ripped off, man.
Everybody
It just sucks.
Takes some getting used
But,
to.
You draw more attention here than you do at
oh
home.
my god. Anyway, I just wanted this video to just go through the ranks of everything that wasn't going to be in the game, because I just want to compile it in one video so I never have to talk about it again. Never. Whew, okay, so that's everything that wasn't in the game. And whatever else wasn't in the game is conjecture. Oh, wait, no. Luna's brother. Oh, yeah, Noctis was going to kill Luna in the beginning of the game. He was only going to be able to see her in his dreams or something like that. So her brother, Ravis, was going to be driven to try and kill you because, you know, obviously he's not going to be... He's going to be driven to kill you because you killed his sister. Why he does it, why he kills his sister, we don't know. Except that it's sort of alluded that Noctis might have been possessed by some entity of some sort. Some theorize it could have been Chaos or somebody. But he was, you know, and that's why he goes on these rampages sometimes. He's like possessed by something and just goes sadistic. So maybe that's why he kills her, and he doesn't even know it. Like, he doesn't even remember. But he's like fighting Ravis, and Ravis, like, you know, he knows that he like killed her or something like that. So that sucks. That was going to be in the game. There was going to be a fight between them during the invasion scene. There was going to be some scenes between Noctis and his father when he was a kid. Bonding moments and stuff like that. Really would have been great to see that, but nope. I'm trying to remember. I just want to get it all out. Just want to... Everything that I can remember. I'm sure there's other things, too. But I can't. Well, I mean, you gotta... information was much of a scramble for the 10 years before this game came out, dude. So every bit of information that came out of this game was not only talked about vehemently, as much as it could, because there was such a tiny trickle of it coming out all the time, but because, you know, this was substantial information that was just coming out of the game for 10 years. You know, this is stuff that was said, this is stuff that was, you know, it's basically advertisement for the game, you telling people what's going to be in the game, you know, like, that's what it is. It just, none of it was delivered.
So what's
like
next?
Nothing was carried
Ask
over.
around a little?
But yeah, I'm just sort of bringing it all to your attention now because this is just everything that I've learned over the years of following this game when it was being developed. You know, getting caught up on everything that I heard about the game before I started following it as much as I did. And yeah. I mean, I was getting hyped up about this game, dude. I was like, you know, I was desperate to know as much as I could about the nature of this game because of how interested I was in it. And just what was going to be in it, what it was about, what kind of gameplay it was going to have, and stuff like that. So that's why. Oh, also, the combat was going to be completely different from this. It's going to be more Kingdom Hearts-like. I don't know if you've ever played Kingdom Hearts, dude, but it's a bit different than what you see me playing now. So, yeah, there's that.
Watch out!
Oh, you're about to see me take on a snake.
Thought you'd never ask. Hey!
Apologies. Nothing personal.
No, after the stream, I'll play this game again. It's pretty much the only game I still stream at this point. But, it's gonna be the last time I bring attention to all the things that this game was said to have, but did not have. Ended up not having, I guess you could say. If that makes any sense. Because I don't want to just be harping on this game all the time, although it is extremely hard not to. Because of, you know, to be honest, very few things are exciting in this game because all these things weren't in it. I mean, because that's all the stuff I was excited for, you know? I guess the only things that carried over was there's a ring of Lucius and stuff like that. The crystal was going to be a bad crystal. The one that we're trying to get back from our kingdom. It was the Arbiter to the Void. The Arbiter to the end of the world thing. It's alluded that the Empire originally were trying to get this crystal back, not because they were evil and they just hated everybody, because reasons, but because the crystal itself was, it was threatening the world itself.
What's the point?
So not the twist in the end was that Noctis was going to, in an attempt to free his kingdom, he was in fact dooming the world, and was unknowingly dooming the world by releasing the crystal from the captivity of Niflheim. Niflheim was trying to save the world originally because of
I got an ice cream headache. Without the ice cream,
You know, that's why they took the crystal and everything. It was for it was for good intentions, it seemed.
Sure, there's something if
It was,
we look.
so the crystal was going to be a void crystal. It wasn't going to be a good crystal like you see now. Which is what it is in the final version of this game, but apparently that's not what was originally was going to be like. So, you're basically the bad guy, and you don't even know it throughout the whole game. Despite having every reason to believe that Noctis and his friends were the good guys the whole time, you were the bad guy.
Frosted, dude.
Really?
So that's not in the game. But yeah, basically the only things that carried over in this game is you get a ring, the city of Lestalem exists, the city of Lucius exists, the Lucian family exists, Noctis exists as a character, maybe not as the exact same character that you saw in the trailers, because honestly his characterization in the trailers is a lot different than the game that you see now, and I think it would have been a cooler, more intense character in my opinion. But personality wise, but yeah, there's a crystal that's in the game, and that's about it. Basically nothing that was said about this game before or shown before has made it in the game except the assets of the game, which is basically like these 4 characters are in the game. Some of the characters that you see in the trailers are in the game, and that's it. They're just they sort of redid the whole game. And that's it. So those are the only things carried over, which is basically nothing. Oh, and Noctis' powers.
No more slip-ups.
I guess they exist in some form, but they exist. And that's it. The cover art makes no sense for the box cover of this game, has no meaning. The painting that they had for the game that they showed off a few months before the game even came out has a lot of junk in it that doesn't appear in the game, even though it was supposed to. Oh boy.
He's hanging around here.
Indeed.
So, the glaive is through here?
Oh shit.
Most likely. Let's see for ourselves.
Anyway, I'm gonna try and get out of this place as soon as possible and log off, dude, so there's a few things I gotta get to, you know, so just be aware of that, okay? On its own, okay. If I were, here's the deal. If I were to ignore absolutely everything that was promised, and I've tried thinking about this a lot, believe me. I don't just hate on this game for no reason, even though I don't really consider it
catching cold.
So
hating.
here we go.
More like pointing out the faults. Here it is.
I'm freezing.
Here is what this game is like, ignoring absolutely every single thing. If I were to completely forget all the awesome shit I saw for 10 years, and I would just look at this game the way it is, just this. Without giving it a score, I'll give it a score a little later, give you a little gauge on how I feel about it, but I would give it I would say it is a decent game. in its own right. It's got a few cool things that you don't see in any other game that I think are worth checking out.
Game's up.
It's got an interesting world. It's got some interesting cool concepts, interesting cool characters. Although I will I really want to drive home the fact that none of these characters are really fleshed out in any way in the main game. I'm talking about the main game here. There's some DLC that does a little bit justice to this guy right here, the blonde cloud-looking guy, Prompto. He's the only character I like because he's fleshed out. So the characters are not very well developed, so don't find very interesting characters in this story, because apart from the villain, and I'm not going to tell you who the villain is, because I think you'll want to see that for yourself. Apart from the villain, and that's a really big apart from him, because he's awesome in this game. No character in this game is going to really grab you, personally, emotionally, except for maybe Noctis. But that's about it. There's going to be some emotional moments here and there, but they're never really going to hit home as hard as you think. It's a decent game in what it does, but you're always going to kind of feel like it should have had a bit more to offer you, if that makes any sense. Think like the... It's a game that offers, but you're always going to be left wanting more. It's a decent game that offers a lot, but doesn't offer as much as you would want it to. Or as you think it would.
Noct, you okay?
It's an enjoyable game. I'll give it that. It's an enjoyable game. It's enjoyable. It doesn't... It's not complete crap, although sometimes it'll feel that way to me because it feels a little polarizing sometimes, but I think if you're interested in it, well,
gotta report to Talcott.
Depending on what you're looking for in the game itself, I can't really tell you for certain if you're going to really like it or really hate it. And I'm just talking about expectations of the game as it presents itself, not expectations that I had on in my head, simply because I heard a bunch of stuff off the cuff for years upon years before the game came out. I'm not talking about that stuff. I'm talking about the game as it presents itself now. Because there's stuff that it presents in the game that you may...
When the ground shakes, your brain aches.
Have great expectations from, but never really deliver, but never find it delivered on it, on what you wanted from it. So, I really don't know if I can recommend the game, dude. I don't know how I can really... If I were to give it a score, I'd give it a 7 or a 7.5 out of 10.
Man, that hurts.
Another headache.
This is not normal.
Although, if you want to see an awesome trailer for this game, which, by the way, has nothing to do with the game itself, watch the Omen trailer, which came out about a month before the game released. It's just more false advertisement, but
Look at all these lights. What a relief.
Indeed.
But I think you'll like it a lot, dude. It's kind of, in a nutshell, everything I was expecting out of the game.
They ought to keep the demons.
But never got. But yeah, that's my opinion on the game, and I know that sounds kind of, that sounds like a mouthful, but this game's a mouthful. It's really hard to understand. It's really hard to grasp, to even grasp this game, because there's so many things, polarizing things about it. You will have fun with it, though. Especially if you take your time and just enjoy the world and the sights and stuff. You know, just you know, if you just take your time to enjoy it, you'll definitely enjoy it. I'll tell you that. You're definitely gonna enjoy it. And that's my opinion, dude. Oh! There you go.
Damn, this place is hot.
Just take your shirt off.
Like you? No way.
What, too embarrassed to show your scrawny body?
Hey, I got muscle. You just can't see it.
If you say so.
Prince Noctis! Welcome back.
Your story came to a happy end.
Well, well.
We owe you, Talcott.
You're welcome.
Splendid. You've done well, my boy.
Not unlike you and your father when you were little.
You think so?
Oh boy. Hold on, man. Yeah, there are other games I'll stream. I'll probably stream Final Fantasy XIV, which is actually a really good game so far. Excuse me. Let's see. Return to Lestalem. Ooh, ow. Noctis, what's wrong, dude?
Not again.
What's the matter? You alright?
He'll be fine, don't worry. But we ought to take a closer look at this so-called disc.
Then look no further than the Outlook. We can use the viewer things.
No substitute for being on site, but it would be a start. Let's see what we can glean of Noct's condition.
Other games I would stream. Oh boy, I don't know. I probably would stream Persona 5 once I get it. The reason I like streaming this game, it's not like this is the only game I play, but the reason I like streaming this game is because it's the one where I have the most to say. I have fun with the combat sometimes, so that's cool.
I want to ride my chocobo all day. Can't get it out of my head.
Oh, by the way, here's the villain. Tell me if you like him or not.
What a coincidence.
I'm not so sure it is.
Aren't nursery rhymes curious things? Like this one. From the deep, the Archean calls. Yet on deaf ears, the god's tongue falls. The king made to kneel in pain, he crawls.
So, how do we keep him on his feet?
You need only heed the call. Visit the Archean and hear his plea. I can take you.
We in?
I don't know.
We take a ride?
But watch our backs.
Fair enough. Let's do it.
I'm not one to stand on ceremony, but such an occasion calls for an introduction. Please, call me Arden. Come
Alright.
with me to the car.
Obviously this guy's the bad
That's where I
guy,
left
but
my automobile. She's a
and there are other
deep
problems
thing.
with this game, how they
Pales
react to this
next
guy.
your
For some reason they
regalia,
take
which has
his
never let me down.
words
So,
of advice.
We'll take 2 vehicles, a convoy of sorts, shall we?
Ay, ay, ay. Hey, dude, I'm gonna end the stream, okay? Sorry. I gotta get going. I'll see you later, okay, man? Have a good one. Bye.